Good morning, restaurant owners. Welcome to this week's Facebook Live training on accounting and finance for your restaurant and how to use your finance and your accounting and your reporting information to improve profits and cash flow. Let me quickly share my screen and we'll get started on this week's topic. Cut the chaos, streamlined finances for busy restaurant owners. So many of you have some chaos involved in your financial reporting. There's point of sale systems, there's your payroll system, you're paying bills, you've got a general ledger package, probably QuickBooks. They're not all synced and they're not all communicating together so that you're getting clear profit driving financial information. Today's session, we're going to spend 10 to 15 minutes to show you what's possible to stop drowning in spreadsheets and start making data-driven decisions that boost your bottom line and cash flow. And I'm fighting the tail end of a cold, so I'll try to get through this without making too much cold sounds. Okay, welcome, and let's get real about your finances. You're not alone in this. If you're spending hours with spreadsheets, hunting down receipts, lying awake wondering about your cash flow position in the middle of the night, the presentation today is for you. I'm here to show you how successful restaurant owners are streamlining their financial processes by integrating systems to save precious time, gain clear, visible information into their operating results, and significantly boost profits. Now, this isn't just theory. This is the principle. This principle is the foundation of everything we do at Financial Optics. Our entire service is built around helping independent restaurant owners like yours, independent restaurants like yours, create systems that save time, increase clarity, and drive profit. And the key is integrating all those systems so that they're synced, communicating with each other, so that you have monthly, weekly, and even daily information to make decisions about your operations. Why streamline? There's a hidden cost of financial chaos. The pain points are hours wasted on manual data entry. Maybe it's you, maybe it's someone on your team, but you're wasting precious time resources. Costly errors from spreadsheet mistakes. I love Excel as much as the next person, but if there's one cell that the formula is wrong or gets changed or gets screwed up in one way or another on that spreadsheet, the entire spreadsheet is giving you bad information. Poor cash flow visibility leading to surprises. If you're not seeing what's coming in the next week or so, sometimes you're surprised when it comes time to make payroll. Delayed decision making, hurting profitability. You are making decisions on data that's 2 months old, a month and a half old, when you should have been making decisions on that data that's in front of you on a daily and weekly basis. That's what we're going to go over today and how to pull that off. So why technology matters, compete smarter against the big chains. Manage profitability with lean operations, scale without drowning in paperwork, and focus on what drives revenue. Focus on the key low-hanging fruit that moves the needle on improving your profits and cash flow. Technology should be your silent business partner, helping you make money, not just track it. Every hour spent wrangling with spreadsheets is an hour that you're not coaching your team, delighting your guests, or optimizing your menu profitability. Now, many of those concepts we've gone over in other training, and I'm going to reference other training as well as we go through this. This is a high-level view of what's possible when your systems are integrated, communicating, and giving you the information you need on a daily basis. So there are 3 game-changing ways to streamline your finances. The first is building a cloud-based accounting hub. We use QuickBooks Online, as the financial command center. There are others out there, but probably the most popular and most efficient and most effective for independently owned small restaurant operators is QuickBooks Online. It centralizes all the data from your point of sale system, payroll, accounts payable, bill pay, and expense management. When all those systems are integrated, which is what we're covering today, real-time visibility into your financial health on a monthly, weekly, and sometimes even daily basis, reduced manual entry and human errors. Spreadsheets just leave so much potential for human error and for you to make decisions based on bad data. And manual entry into QuickBooks from vendor bills, payroll systems, that manual entry drives mistakes and errors so that you're dealing with bad data. You're going to get faster data-driven decision making monthly and even weekly KPI analysis and budget comparisons. Now, as we've talked about in other training, one of the biggest keys to improving profitability and cash flow is working within a budget and working on a 12-month forward-looking budget. And I'm going to stop there because I'll get started on a 15-minute diatribe with budgeting, but it is one of the keys to managing profitability. So the big thing here is step number 2, fully integrated tech stack. Automate your entire flow of money story from sales to analysis. It starts with a point of sale integration. Sync daily sales reporting directly to QuickBooks. We also sync it directly to a third-party app that we use to pull off this full integration called Margin Edge. At some point in the coming weeks, I'll probably do a 15-minute training on how we use Margin Edge, how it pulls all the data together and gives you the advantage of having daily and weekly P&L and profitability and gross profit analysis. So some of the point of sale systems that work to integrate with QuickBooks Online directly or via Margin Edge or Toast, Square, Clover, there's 100 of them out there. Those are some of the major ones. Payroll sync. Track labor costs by position automatically synced to either QuickBooks or via Margin Edge. This shows your true labor costs, and some of the payroll systems that we use are Gusto or Heartland. The payroll sync is important. Well, let me back up a step. What's important is that you're starting in your cloud-based accounting hub. There's a whole training on this. Look for it in the Facebook page on having the proper chart of accounts and tracking the proper KPIs, key performance indicators, and key financial indicators. If the chart of accounts is set up correctly in enough detail, customized to your independent restaurant, then the point of sale integration and all the line items in that point of sale need to be synced correctly to the QuickBooks chart of accounts, as well as the payroll by position needs to be synced to those detailed chart of accounts so that you're getting the correct key performance indicators and analysis on your restaurant. So with the syncing, when that's done, you're eliminating that human data error entry potential. Accounts payable and bill pay automates vendor bill processing and payments synced directly to QBO. This is where Margin Edge comes into play. It's simply a matter of scanning your vendor bills, uploading them to Margin Edge. Margin Edge extracts the detailed line items of each vendor bill so that you know instantly if avocados are up 10%, 10 cents over last week, or a dozen eggs are up 25% over last week, and how that's impacting the profitability of every menu item, every single item on your menu. There's other training on that as well. That goes into detailed menu item costing and managing your menu for profitability. But it starts with integrating all these systems. The result is weekly P&Ls and margin analysis and menu pricing insights. Now, the third step is a little bit less important, but still important. Mobile expense management. Tools like Ramp or Brex give you on-the-go restaurant capture and expense tracking. If your managers or your head chef or whoever are running down to Costco or the local grocery store when you run out of ingredients, which shouldn't be happening if you're managing your purchase orders correctly, but those little line items need to be tracked instantly and correctly as well. The mobile expense management apps allow you to do that with no more lost receipts or surprise expenses, enhanced visibility and accountability, and accountability on your team using credit cards and so forth, and real-time expense tracking across all locations. So those are the three keys: a cloud-based accounting hub, fully integrated tech stack, and mobile expense management. So are you ready to use this information to transform your restaurant's financial future? Book a free analysis with me. Let's sit down and identify exactly where money is slipping through the cracks in your system. It's a genuine opportunity to uncover hidden profit potential. If that phone call or meeting leads to, if you see the value in us doing a complete analysis and assessment of your systems, there may be some fees involved there, but the initial discussion is a friendly, I love talking to restaurant owners. Let's talk about what's happening in your restaurant. We'll review the current tech infrastructure assessment. We'll streamline opportunities, streamlining opportunity identification on how to improve things in your restaurant, integration gaps that cost you money, and really just kind of an analysis of your current operating results and how they stack up to the industry. If you're a restaurant doing $1.5 million to 2, 3, 4 million in annual revenue, with this integrated tech stack, it's almost certain to unlock 25,000 to 100,000 in profits by starting with getting real-time, accurate information so that you can make the decisions on improving the profitability and cash flow in your restaurant. We'll show you exactly how other restaurant owners have achieved these results. So don't let many processes hold your restaurant growth back. The competition isn't waiting. I'll add a comment below this Facebook post with a direct link to my calendar. Let's get a time and start talking about your restaurant and what you can do to improve results. So just a high level review on financial mastery by integrating your entire tech stack, centralized cloud-based accounting accessible 24/7, powered by a fully integrated tech stack that manages your restaurant's finances in real time or as close to real time as is possible in the independent restaurant owner's world. This isn't just bookkeeping, this is strategic financial management. When your systems are streamlined, you're not just keeping the books, you're running a restaurant with the same financial muscle as the big chains without the headaches. So it's real-time visibility, again, just to review across the bottom, automated workflows, let manage technology, how we manage that technology, handle the repetitive tasks while you focus on growth, and make data-driven decisions that directly impact your bottom line. Take the first step, click the link to my calendar below. Let's start a discussion. I love talking to independent restaurant owners. I look forward to speaking with you. That's it for this week. We'll see you next week for our weekly live training on using your accounting and finance to improve profits and cash flow. Have a great week.